Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Airsoft Al, and I thought I'd talk about a topic that's actually been recently brought up thanks to some comments that were made on some of my reviews. Which reviews am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about my FAMAS review, I'm talking about my X95 review, and I am talking about, of course, a few other reviews, but the first two are, in fact, the FAMAS Springer and the X95 review. A few of the comments, thankfully enough, were filtered out because, well, that's why the system's there in the first place. But the big thing that I took away from those comments were they were calling me an idiot because I said they were good, because I said these were some good guns to have if you were starting out in airsoft. In a basic sense, they were gear shaming me. Now, for those of you who don't know what gear shame is basically people who have cry tax and all this other bullshit and basically try their damnedest to make you feel ashamed for having that said piece of gear that you could afford. Now, before I continue anymore, understand that I want to point out someone real quick. Someone I have very, very awesome conversations with and very awesome talks with is one of the guys with Orange County Airsoft. Jefe is his name. I'm not going to say his real name. I'm only going to call him Jefe because, honestly, it's kind of what his name is, if it was Espanol. Him and I kind of had a conversation. Him and I kind of had a talk about equipment, and it was fun. It was good. So, OC Airsoft, understand this video is not aimed at you. It's not aimed at any of you guys. It's really not. You guys are awesome, okay? What this video is aimed at is those jackasses who basically love to shame people simply because, oh, this little kid is running a GNG. Oh, it's so stupid. Or this kid's running a JG. Oh, he's so poor. Well, yeah, asshole. We are poor. I myself am poor. A lot of you come to the conception that I have money from YouTube. No, I don't have any fucking money from YouTube. I can't get any fucking money from YouTube until I hit 1,000 subscribers. The big thing for me is that it's hilarious that people automatically think, oh, yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah. Here's the deal. I myself am not the only one who's talking about this subject. When I brought the subject up, a few of my friends brought it up as well as their experiences with gear shaming, but I might as well go ahead and start with mine. My first experience with gear shaming was when I first got my first airsoft gun, which was a FAMAS Springer, actually. Now, this is before I got my camera, of course. When I got my camera, kind of had a lot of fun. Or no, wait a minute, it wasn't a FAMAS Springer. Good lord, I'm trying to remember exactly what my first actual airsoft gun was. Now I remember, it was a Black Ops Ignite AK-74 dual powered. Now here's the deal. I got shamed because that was my first actual airsoft gun. That was my first airsoft gun that I loved and had a lot of fun with. And it performed amazing. It performed awesome, actually. The hop-up was great. I mean, granted, you know, magazine is technically of its own, but you know what? I still had fun at games. I still ran that sucker like I could. And I was shamed because of it. They called me an idiot. They called me poor. They called me this and that. And you know what? I didn't care. I did not care because I kicked their ass. I really did. I kicked their ass the best of my abilities. And I walked away smiling. Because I knew that it wasn't the gun, it was me. It was I who was playing. It was my play style. I was comfortable with what I was. Now let's fast forward a bit. I get the FAMAS Springer. God calls me an idiot. I get people calling me an idiot because of it, everything like that. But here's the deal. I took my FAMAS Springer and I upgraded it. It has a longer inner barrel. It has a stronger spring now. And I'm slowly getting the paint job done on it. I love that thing to death now. I love it. And honestly, it's great for the price tag. I even run Springer pistols sometimes, and and they'll shame me for that. I have been shamed simply because I got a Springer on me, or simply because I got a JG. And what's funny is that people have called me so many things and have shamed me because of me being very poor. Here's the deal, guys. If you're going to shame someone simply because they can't afford in your eyes, the true airsoft gun, then why the fuck are you playing this sport? What the fuck? And like I said, I wasn't the only one who touched on the subject. Dice Airsoft even said this: I have been gear shamed before when I used to run Condor gear all the time around when I first started back in 2000, 2001. There's always been a part of the airsoft community that has gained a stigma in that they will look down upon you for having budget or repro gear. Many just don't have the thousands of dollars it takes to buy an entire high-end kit. We have other priorities in life, like our families, paying bills, and putting food on the table. Hello? If you have the funds to get high-end gear, go ahead and get it. If it fits your budget and your needs as a player. Just don't flaunt it in front of others or talk down to folks because they have cheaper stuff. Be respectful and stay humble. Dice, I freaking love you, man. I really do. And what's funny is that so many people have commented on his thing, and it's still going. The comments are still going. That's what's funny. That's what's amazing, actually. It's not funny, it's amazing. And here's the thing. Batman actually talked about this. I mean, Batman himself talked about this. And people actually did throw in their things on it. And I'll leave a link to the live stream he did in the description down below. That way he gets the thing it is. I love some of the jokes that people actually do. But the big thing is that I love Dice's summarization of his live stream is, moral of the story, gets what fits your budget and playstyle. Don't judge others on what they have or flaunt expensive stuff in someone's face. Be respectful and stay humble. That's something I want to do. Be respectful and stay humble. Donald Hazmat Busby, I believe this guy actually is, I'm trying to think. I'm not really sure how I know him. But he apparently still rocks 2 HFC H-inch revolvers. Yeah, that's not bad, man. That's not fucking bad. I mean... oh my god. But yeah, what's great is that everyone talks about this stuff, and... I'm not the only one, thankfully enough. I love that people are actually thinking. Max Gambit of Red Wolf Airsoft, actually, said, I don't gear shame, but I do occasionally make fun of people that set up their loadouts based on either how the gear was designed only or blindly follow what operators are using without thinking if they set up actually works for them. If the setup actually works for them, your setup is supposed to be purpose-driven. Boom! Thank you. One of my viewers actually said, I don't get gear shamed because I know people set up these gear for a specific purpose. But when someone runs out on the field with a Speedo and suspenders and nothing else, I tend to wonder what's going through their minds. That's funny. I love that you injected comedy into this. I really do. And here's the thing. Let's see here. One of the guys, Tom, one of my friends, who's one of the friends of Big Bird's up in Illinois, he says, I have run old surplus gear that I have collected over the years. Whatever works. Nothing is worse than all gear and no tactics. Love it. But now here's the deal. While, yes, everyone that people may know of can definitely say, yeah, okay, I've definitely done this. Here's the deal. What about people who can't afford $100 gear? Once again, my reviews mostly have centered around, my early reviews mostly centered around equipment that airsoft guns that you find in Walmart and everything like that. Places that a common person would go to who works a 9-to-5 job, only making maybe $7.50, maybe $8.50 an hour. You know, people who can't spend more than $100 or maybe less than $100 on their children. And that's something that a lot of people don't take into consideration. I mean, here's the thing. One of the comments that I actually had to tell someone was, I live in a city where, well, I'm not even going to call it a city, it's actually a town, where most people won't even spend over $80 on their kids because of the income bracket. Where I am is a poor county. I am not even joking. Poor county is poor county, as in McNairy County is a poor county. Hell, the city that is basically a town of 600 people is Mickey, Tennessee. Now, the census may say 700. No, there's 600 fucking people here. Most of the other 100 is mostly dead people. But what makes me laugh is that I have seen people gear shame other kids in my county, where I have played sometimes. And before I got my camera, I actually played with my JG M16. That was actually, I saved up a year. And I'm talking a whole year I saved up for that M16. And I know what a lot of you are about to ask, but what about your other guns? Most of those are for trades. No joke, the only way you get good airsoft guns is either from trading, or you make friends in high places. Or you win a high airsoft gun, an expensive airsoft gun through a contest. I won my SIG 556 in a contest. I had a buddy that was in a high place get me the King Arms Thompson. I couldn't. And if I was to try and buy those guns, I would have to save up 2 years worth of commissions that I make at the shop. And yes, I work on commissions, people. That's my money income. I work on commissions. And until I hit 1,000 subscribers, I can't see a damn penny for my YouTube money. I mean, I can't see a damn penny. And yet people automatically, and this is what's stupid, mind you, is I have seen a lot of players who will automatically go like, oh, well, why don't you just go ahead and buy another gun? Why don't you go and buy a fucking Crytek? Why don't you go ahead and buy an Echo 1? Huh? Jackass, because I'm poor. No joke. I have to rely on rides to get me everywhere. Because guess what? Even if I get my driver's license, I can't afford a car. Can't afford the insurance. Just can't. And what's even worse is that I have seen so many kids cry because... And I'm not the only one who's seen kids cry. Batman has seen people cry. I have seen videos of kids crying. Like, you can look this shit up. I have seen videos on Facebook of kids, of people actually bullying kids because of their equipment. People actually, like, one video I saw because I thought, you know what, maybe I'm not the only one who got shamed. A fucking 12-year-old got shamed because he was running a, and I'm not even joking, a Walmart shotgun at a field. And you want to know something? He was shamed because of it. He was called so many names. He was called so many things that he broke down crying. And a fucking ref had to come in and basically say, hey, fuck off, back the fuck off. That kid didn't play. I actually messaged the kid. Kid didn't play. Kid did not play that day. His parents came in, they got him the hell out of there, and apparently he didn't play. What the fuck? I mean, just, what the hell? The airsoft community is supposed to be a community where we can all be together. We can play as one. I don't give a fuck what you run. If you're gear and shaming someone, one of two things is going to happen. One, I'm probably going to hunt you down for the whole damn game and make sure every single shot lands in your fucking face. Or two, if you're going to shame a kid so bad that he cries, I will grab that $800 rifle you're flaunting and smack it across your face, then break the damn thing right in front of you and say, get the fuck out. Because honestly, my little brother, and I'm talking the middle child, is interested in playing airsoft. Hell, he wants to play Nerf. And if he gets into airsoft, I'm probably going to give him one of my cheapo guns, because guess what? I can't afford a fucking gun. Hell, I probably couldn't even afford a fucking gun when he gets into age. But if I see, and this is the big brother instincts kicking in, mind you. If I bring him to a field and I see one of you bastards shaming on my little brother, pay anything, I'm going to beat your fucking ass. I'm not even joking. That's me being a big brother and basically saying, hey, you pick on my younger brother, I'm going to kick your fucking ass. Maternal instincts aside, though, believe me, those are some serious instincts I got. We need to stop gear shaming. We need to come as one, because this is just another damn thing that people can use against us and say, oh, airsoft's not a true sport. There's always people going to be there, arguing with people. It's not a safe space. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm creating a new hashtag. I want to start a hashtag, alright? I want to start a hashtag that is hashtag stop gear shaming. Okay? Hashtag stop gear shaming. Because let's face it, if we stop this, then we can get new players in. We can get people in. We can create a more teaching environment. We can have so much more fun. But what we need to do is we need to clean up. We need to stop this shit. We need to get this under control. Because if we don't, then who will? You? The committees? The companies? Fuck no, not the companies. They're going to try their damnedest to push it on us. But either way, guys, we have to step up as players. And we have, and I mean we have to, stop the gear shaming. Because if we don't, then who will? Thank you guys for watching. As always, have an airsoft down. And hashtag stop gear shaming. Until next time.